Hi, friends. I hope that you are well. I hope you're having a great weekend. And like I say, I hope all is well for you. I'm wearing this gray Hufflepuff tonight. Hufflepuff sweatshirt that sort of matches my couch. So I'm not trying to be a couch. It just kind of looks like it right now. So today we are going to have a nice little chat about Toy Story Land and Slinky Dog Dash and that general area of Disney's Hollywood studios when it comes to mobility and mobility access. I will be making a few of these videos. I decided I was going to talk about the whole land and probably Slinky Dog in this one, and then I'll break up some of the other rides. There's also some huge tips near the end of this, worked in through this, about how to make the most of your time in Toy Story Land. So I'm going to start with what I think is possibly the most important information in regards to Toy Story Land with a wheelchair or just as a human being. Toy Story Land is lovely. It is themed. If you like Toy Story, it's themed very well. You are shrunk down. Kind of think of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids sort of thing, to the size of a toy. We are in Andy's backyard. It is super cute, super fun. The huge footprints in the ground. Just lovely, especially if you're a Toy Story person. But with Toy Story comes our younger Disney fans. And you would say, well, don't all of the Disney parks have younger Disney fans? Of course they do. But for some reason, in the mornings, all people with strollers kind of seem to head towards Toy Story Land. I'm just letting you know this. Now, if you are a family that has a stroller, a double stroller, a whole bunch of strollers, that is awesome. I would encourage you to go maybe to a different section of the park first, because that place gets, or sleep in. Sleep in, have some, I know there's nap times and things, but like this area of the park in the morning is a little crazy. It becomes like a stroller land. So, with a wheelchair, my advice to you, especially if you are an adult with a wheelchair, you're in a family that has older children, teenagers, adults, senior citizens, and there aren't any little guys that we have to worry about nap time or any older family friends that need nap times, I would avoid this area until nighttime. Because our little friends will go back to the hotel and they will go to bed, or they will go see when Fantasmic opens back up Fantasmic, or they will go see the fireworks, and Toy Story Land becomes empty. Yes, it becomes like a ghost land. Um, and that is a huge piece of advice for you. Avoid this place. Now, everyone's going to say avoid Rise of the Resistance or go to Rise of the Resistance right away. I'm going to tell you, if it were me and I had a wheelchair, and some of this is speaking from experience, obviously, Toy Story Land is a huge stroller parking lot at certain points of the day. Become a choke point. You can tell there are babies everywhere. My daughter calls it crying baby land. Um, there is very little shade. There is, again, people waiting for Slinky Dog Dash. And it's not a bad experience. It's just you have to be ready for it. So save it to the end of the night, or maybe do another park and then hop on over to this one. The rides are great for the most part, and we'll address that. But this is not a first thing in the morning thing. Unless you get a lightning lane and you're going to be in and out, right? If you get that coveted Slinky Dog lightning lane, then by all means, go there, use that, be a happy person, and continue on your way. And you can come back at the end of the night and do Toy Story Mania. That would be one that I would suggest. But like Alien Swirling Saucers is you can kind of pass that, in my opinion. Again, we will address all these things. But I just wanted to give you lay of the land Toy Story. Now, Walking through Toy Story Land will hook you up to the backside, not of water, but the backside of Galaxy's Edge. So know that people also funnel in and out of Galaxy's Edge through Toy Story Land, which crosses an even. So you got strollers, you got babies, you got no shade, and you got people coming out of Galaxy's Edge. Save it for night. That is all I can say. As far as that, it will be fine. You will have fun. I know you will. I have faith that you will have fun. But yeah, just be aware. There's some aware. Now, that being said, Slinky Dog Dash, one of the more popular rides. This is a lovely, I would say, beginner coaster. Fun for the whole family. Roller coaster. It's a good starter coaster, right? You're not going to start anyone out on rock and roller coasters. Absolutely not. If you do, I don't know how that's going to work for you, but that's not a starter coaster. Slinky Dog Dash and the Barnstormer over at good old Magic Kingdom, those are starter coasters. At least like the two that I can think of that are in the Disney parks. And it's cute, it's fun, it has a great theme. I can appreciate the theme. As far as mobility access, you can take your wheelchair right through the line. There is no issues with that. You do not, it's unlike Universal, you do not have to transfer to a push chair, so you can either use your electric chair or regular chair. There should be no issue with the line. When you get up, they have a transfer like seat. The side, you just need to tell them that you need to use the transfer seat, the ADA compliant, and like a little part of the car goes whoop, and then it like turns into like a transfer board kind of, and you just sit down and you have to be able to shuffle your legs over, right? And pull yourself in, and then it goes back up. So you have to be able to transfer into it, but it's, again, a pretty smooth transfer. And the ride itself, no, I did not ride this ride. I love roller coasters, but I did not want to wait in what was a 90-minute ride for a beginner coaster. My daughter rode it, my husband rode it, they both loved it. Said that there were some little bumps within the ride, but again, it's not an intense coaster. It's made as a beginner coaster, so know that. It's not super bumpy because it's not an old coaster. It has that lap bar that comes down on your lap. So that being said, pretty good for the whole family. As far as the other rides, we'll address those in another video. But again, Toy Story Land, save it for the night. That's my advice. It will empty out because of the little guys all going to bed or going to see the fireworks. So, and then we were able to cover Toy Story Mania 2 or 3 times, and the Alien Swirly Saucers 2 times. Within a half an hour, we went on 5 things, basically repeating through. So it is possible. It's just all in the timing. All in the timing. That being said, I hope you have a wonderful trip, and I hope this was helpful. If you need anything from me, please request it in the comments, whether it be more videos, advice. I am here for you. And if you could just please subscribe, comment below, and I'd be more than happy to help you out. Have a great night. Bye.